Oh yeah. Feels good. Okay, feels good, man. Finally doing another YouTube video. As I should have been doing, and like more. Take you guys on a quick ride. Let me just know where I'm going. Stop recording. So a lot of you guys know, I don't know if a lot of you guys deal with this, but I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I have yet to be consistent with any of my goals. I have yet to be consistent with YouTube. I have yet to be consistent with my posting. I can't even wake up in time every day. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but one thing that I do know is that no matter how much times I may mess up, no matter how much times it may get difficult, I'm gonna keep on trying. It doesn't matter, but every time I try, I usually just try things, you know what I mean? Like oh, it didn't work out, let me try it again. But I never really learn. Because if I learned, I wouldn't be making the same mistake again. Right? So I was thinking, like, keep making the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again. Like, when am I gonna learn? And imagine how bad it got that I realized it. That I was like, yo, like, I'm making the same mistake over and over again. And I was thinking to myself, like, why am I making the same mistake over and over again? And I just thought to myself, like, I never truly committed. I never truly committed to waking up early. I never truly committed to tracking all my macros, to waking up early, to hitting my split consistently, bedtime, wake time consistent, supplements consistent. There's a lot of things that I have not been able to do, and it's because I keep jumping from one life to another. In one life, I just want to be reckless, have fun. I'm not like a deadbeat. No, it's not like I'm gonna sit at home and play like video game with my friends. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go out with my friends. I don't drink, but like, you know, I smoke a little bit of za. We have some fun. We go to the beach. But I was like, even that gets boring, dude. And then you realize, like, shit, you're just wasting your time. But as I was doing all of that, hanging out with my friends and everything, like, I was still being productive. I was still being committed, but not as much as I knew I should. Right now, I have an $8,000 debt because I was being reckless. I have a car rental business that like started making me money, right? And then I noticed that I'm a really impatient person and that I want everything. I want all the results without any other work. And I noticed that that's one of my flaws. That I want to fix, because I just hate that. Because that just means you're lazy and that you just don't want to earn your stuff and you just want to everything put on your lap, and I don't. Life is not like that. I don't think life is like that, and I don't want to live a life where everything gets put on my lap. But I realize that I'm like that. Like, no matter how many times I tell myself, like, that's not the case. Like, yeah, that is the case, unfortunately. That is the case with me, because, well, I've been harvesting but haven't been reaping. And how are you not gonna reap if you're harvesting? Well, clearly I'm not harvesting, you know what I mean? It's like a plant. Yeah, you can put seeds in the soil, but you gotta water it every day. If you don't water it every day, it's just not gonna grow. It doesn't matter if you water it for a month, 2 months straight. If you don't keep watering every day, it's not gonna reap. It's not gonna give fruit. And I was thinking, like, it's like that with your self-development journey, with your gym journey, with whatever journey you're on, and the journey of becoming a better person, the journey of breaking bad habits, and the journey of just trying to build self-confidence and actually love yourself. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we need to love ourselves. In that journey of everything I just said, whatever journey you're on, you're gonna have to water the plants every single day. Like, every single day. And that's something that I'm telling myself right now, as I'm telling you guys too. Because that's something that I need to get reminded of a lot. That it needs to be every single day. It needs to be a commitment. And frankly, I knew that, but I knew it, but I didn't apply it. See, I heard this a lot, and it's, a lot of people have knowledge, but not a lot of people have wisdom, right? And it's wisdom, it's applied knowledge. I kept trying to get all this info, all this knowledge, just to not apply it. So it's just a waste of time. Like me reading a self-development book that I'm not gonna apply is the same thing as you just scrolling on Instagram. I'm not gonna apply the knowledge that I'm learning. So it's like, I'm not gonna do anything with what I'm learning. It's not gonna flourish. I'm not gonna be able to put to action what I'm retaining. So it just becomes a waste of time. It becomes a mental masturbation. And I just found that it's a way to find myself, to keep myself busy without actually putting in the work. So I would just read books, watch motivational podcasts, whatever BS, just to feel productive. When in reality, I was just avoiding a bunch of work that I didn't want to do. And that's just me being frank with myself, because I'm just tired of a lot of things in my life. Right now, I'm going through damn near a breakup, $8,000 in debt, the 2 cars for my car rental business possibly getting repoed. The credit cards maxed out. But I just remind myself every day that the depth of your struggle will always determine the height of your success. And I don't say that on some self-motivation bullshit. I say that because I mean that. Like, I mean that a lot. That's one of my life philosophies that I like to live by, which helps me stay cool, helps me stay centered in what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Like, no matter how bad it gets, I always remind myself of that one little quote, and it helps me stay grounded. That quote helps me stay grounded, and helps me think, like, if it's getting this bad, it's because the rewards that I'm gonna reap are even better. But that wasn't giving me the exception to just make mistakes. That's what I did. Those $8,000 of debt, they're because of my fault. Because again, I was being greedy. Boom. I go from no money to making the most money in a month with my car rental business. I didn't just blow it. No, I'm not a blowing type of person. I invested it in crypto. I was about to make like $2K in a day. Decided to not sell it. Lost all of my money. Mind you, I was being really greedy. Why? I was being really greedy and stupid and retarded because I was using money that I couldn't lose. That was all of my money. Like all of my money. Like all of my money. They want to pay their insurance, pay cards, pay food, all of that bullshit. All my money was there, so it was a stupid decision. So first of all, I was being retarded. First of all, I was being greedy. I could have made $2K in a day after a $200 investment. Didn't take it out. Idiot. Oh, I could have made more money. I got greedy. Well, now I have no money. That's how I learned that I'm impatient. I'm a greedy motherfucker. Can't stay consistent. Can't be committed. But once I realized all of that, I just don't frankly care. I don't care that I'm $8,000 in debt. I don't care that I might just lose the love of my life. I don't care that my car's about to get repoed and I might lose the business. Like, yes, I care. Obviously, I care, but I don't let that affect me in a way that's gonna negatively affect my life. Let me explain to you why. The problems are there. I'm doing everything in my power to fix the problems. Control what you can control. Imagine if I started messing up my head about trying to fix all my problems at once. I would crash out, I would get mad, I would go back to my old habits. Old me right now would be crashing out, super mad, super pissed. High cortisol through the freaking roof. But me this year, I'm trying to see everything from a bird's view before I react to potential outcomes. Before I react to the things that come to me this year, I'm just trying to take a step back, stay stoic, stay composed about everything. About my relationship, about my debt, about my money situation. Because at the end of the day, problems are just gonna keep coming your way. They're gonna come this small, they're gonna come this big. But problems are gonna keep coming your way. So when I see problems, I used to see it as another problem. Is that a good angle? I don't know. Whatever, it has to answer some messages, but right now I'm like no example to follow in the sense that I'm a mess right now. In my relationship, in the man that I want to become. I think I'm going the right steps in certain things. But like I don't want to be certain about certain things. I want to be certain about everything. So there's a lot of mistakes that I have to fix. A lot of things that I have to like sit back and talk with myself. So I'm not gonna really tell you guys anything. So it's me. Who the fuck am I to tell you guys something? But if there's one thing I can surely talk about, it's about holding your composure. There's been a lot of times where things have happened that the old me would have just done, would have passed, going crazy, hitting things, mad, cortisol through the roof, stressed. But this time I've just been so calm. Why? Why have I been calm? Because I learned that not everything that happens in your life requires a reaction from you. Some things just happen. They're gonna happen. Life just happens. But if it's not under your control, like no matter how much you cry, how much you scream, how much you stress, how mad you get, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. You gotta drill that into your head, because that's how I managed to just be able to be calm in all these situations that are happening to me in my life. Just realizing that no matter what the situation, it's not in your control, and it does not matter. In the sense that it does not require you to like I'm not saying it's not important, but I'm saying is that the situation doesn't need, or it's not gonna benefit from your whining, your crying, your explosion of wrath, your worrisome. It's not gonna benefit from none of that. So why give out that energy? Why take out that energy? Why you just start thinking about random scenarios in your head, about things that could happen, that have not happened, and most likely will not happen? Why would you go through things like that? Sorry, something weird happened, but like I was saying, why give your energy to things that need none of your energy and will benefit like zero from your energy? And all it's gonna do is just gonna stress you out, wear you out, drain your energy. It's just gonna be a terrible disaster. It requires a lot of mental, like it's like a skill, like everything in life. You can just learn it, right? I'm not saying you're gonna wake up the next day all stoic, but try it. Like actually try it. If there's something I can tell you is that I used to be mad a lot. Like I used to get mad a lot for everything. I used to have holes in my wall, have broken shirts, ripped shirts, a lot of broken controllers, a lot of broken shit because of my anger. And back then, the guy who was getting angry so much, he wanted to have everything under his control. He didn't want nothing to be out of his control. Give me one. That Daniel that was getting mad, stressed, angry, all of that BS, he was someone who, first of all, had no faith in God or himself. Wanted everything under his control and wanted everything to go the way he wanted to happen. If it didn't go that way, he would spaz out. And all of that anger was just caused because he just wanted for everything to go good so bad, which is not a bad thing. But it's life. Not everything is just gonna happen. I have to work for my stuff. That's something that I had to learn. Because, like I said, I wanted everything to be put down in my lap. Like, oh, congrats. But it does not work like that. I wanted everything to be put on my lap. And it doesn't work like that. I want to fight for the things I want. I want to be tired from my work. I want to be exhausted from the work. And there's a lot of mindset shifts that I have yet to make, that I will be making. I'll tell you guys about it. But right now, the one thing that I'm working towards is just being able to be more efficient with my time. Stop wasting so much time. Being able to actually say and do what I say. But right now, is with everything that's going on, I could just say that I'm gonna come out of this victorious. No matter how bad everything gets, I know I'm gonna be stoic about it. Because reality is gonna be reality no matter what happens, dude. That's the reality that you have to drill in your head, that shit is just gonna happen. You're gonna have to go through the fire. It's just what it is. But as I deal with all of my problems and everything that's going on right now, there's still a mission, there's still a goal that needs to be accomplished, no matter what. Like, no matter whatever you're going through as a man, there's a goal. And there's things that need to be accomplished, you know. No matter, like, who cares if we're sad, who cares if we're going through shit. As man, we're put in this earth to just work and just become the man that you want to be, right? Or just be the man that they tell they tell you to be. But I don't want to be like that, and I know you guys don't want to be like that. We all want to make up our own life to the reality that we want it to be. But definitely gonna be more. I'm not even gonna say. I'm gonna show you guys at this point. I just really want to give y'all boys some valuable content. I'm actually want to help you guys out, make you guys best version of yourselves, and I have to lead by example. So that's what I will do. But as we keep showing up, keep getting better, I just want to say, y'all boys, thank you for watching the YouTube videos. Whoever does watch them, thank you so much for watching the YouTube videos. Whatever you're going through, remember, don't stress it. Just do what is required of you to do. The rest will fall in place however God wants it to happen. So whatever you're going through, good, bad, enjoy it. Learn from it. And let it build you as a person, as a man. But apart from that, thank y'all boys for coming with me. Hope y'all boys liked it. I'll definitely be back with another video. Comment what was your favorite thing about the video, what was the thing that you found most impactful, and I'll definitely reply to you guys back. So see you guys on the next one. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one.